Ready, go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Sowore hails Nnamdi Kanu. On his 55th birthday, demands Ipob leaders immediate unconditional release by Nigerian government. Sowore hails Nnamdi Kanu on his 55th birthday, demands Ipob leaders immediate unconditional release by Nigerian government. So my dear listeners, now we've come to my dear listeners from wherever you listen from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Omoyele Sowore, presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, on Sunday wished the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu, a happy birthday. Sowore also used the occasion of Kanu's 55th birthday to demand the immediate and unconditional release of the separatist leader, who has been in the detention facility of Nigerian Secret Police, Department of State Services, DSS, since June 2021. The Ipob leader is standing trial before Justice Binta Nyakol on charges bordering on terrorism and treasonable felony. Describing the Ipob leader's detention as unjust, the activist posted on his Twitter and Facebook pages, "Today is at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's birthday. However, he's been unjustly held in detention by the lawless and inhuman at Buhari regime because he stood up for self-determination. We demand that Nnamdi Kanu be freed unconditionally. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. We can't continue like this." On Thursday, the same DSS refused to grant Sowore access to meet with the detained leader, Kanu, despite receiving a formal invitation from the self-determination agitator. Sowore, who was at the DSS headquarters in Abuja, was listed among those expected to visit Kanu, as requested by the Ipob leader. The activist, who arrived at the facility at about 2:07 p.m., was asked to wait in the visitors' waiting room till around 4:40 p.m., when eventually the operatives denied him access to see Kanu. While narrating his ordeal at the DSS facility to journalists, Sowore said Kanu's father-in-law, who was also at the facility to visit the Ipob leader, kept his meeting brief to enable him, Sowore, to take his turn, since the service would permit only one person at a time. His lawyer made an application for me to visit him with a lawyer who is also his father-in-law. His father-in-law, when he came back, said Nnamdi Kanu was eager to see me, and that was why he left on time to enable me go in and see him. I waited for another 20 minutes, and we had to approach them to know what was going on. They said, "Sorry, Mr. Sowore, the time of visitation has elapsed, and that was how I was denied opportunity to see him. So I am going to be pushing for a visitation, but this time around, when I am going to invite everybody to come with me, anybody who is willing to come. But I am very disappointed. They think they can play games with some of us who are interested in seeing him free as soon as possible. He hasn't committed any crime to have warranted him extradited from Kenya. I know how sensitive they are about this. They have attacked me several times, but what is important is his right and the right of his people. The right of Africans to seek whenever they want their right either to self-determination, liberty, freedom of association and movement that are not only enshrined even in our constitution, but also guaranteed by international organizations, Sowore narrated on Thursday. Omoyele Sowore, presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, on Sunday wished the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob Nnamdi Kanu, a happy birthday. Sowore also used the occasion of Kanu's 55th birthday to demand the immediate and unconditional release of the separatist leader, who has been in the detention facility of Nigerian Secret Police Department of State Services DSS since June 2021. The Ipob leader is standing trial before Justice Binta Onyako on charges bordering on terrorism and treasonable felony. Describing the Ipob's leader detention as unjust, the activist posted on his Twitter and Facebook pages, "Today is at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's birthday. However, he's been unjustly held in detention by the lawless and inhuman Buhari regime because he stood up for self-determination. We demand that at Umazi Nnamdi Kanu be freed unconditionally. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. We can't continue like this." To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what